Way! Hello, mate.
You all right?
How are you?
I'm good. Just enjoying our new little introductory video there. That was great.
Yeah. Sante, welcome to STC Live, our new version of our Tuesday show. I am your host, Ricky, aka the Sorare Member on Sorare. That's correct, Sorare Member on Sorare. Yeah, that makes sense. And I'm joined by my glamorous assistant, Johnny, aka Dornado. Viva la Thursday Club, mate. How are you?
Cheers. Again? Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Very good. You are fresh back from FC Sorare five-a-side duty, right?
I am. Didn't quite manage to stay the entire game, considering they changed our kickoff time to clash with this. So I left 10 minutes for the end. We were 4-3 up. Was hoping we'd hold on to a win, and I left, and then we won 7-4. So clearly they're better without me there.
There you go.
Yeah, nice to get another win.
Okay. While you filled in some time for me there, I was just checking. This is our first ever venture online on live that we were actually showing up, and yes, I can see our beautiful faces on YouTube now. I'm very excited. Right, and our first ever comment as well. Shout out Sabello Deladla.
There you go. Hi. Hello, mate.
Hi to you as well. Thanks for joining us. That is our first ever comment. Everything's a first tonight. I feel like a warm, happy glow in my heart as we start off. So yeah, what we're going to do on a Tuesday is our normal Tuesday format with one special extra today for later in the show. Mr. Johnny Dorr was one of the lucky men who got a signed mystery Sorare shirt. Extremely jealous about that, but he's going to open it up live on stream for us later. Hello, Mark Simmons. Evening to you. Welcome to the live. I'm really excited. Feels like a kid at Christmas finally doing a live.
Go easy on us, boys. Go easy on us. This is the first time we've ever done it live without having to edit a good 40 minutes of waffle out of it usually. So if we do start mumbling or talking waffle, then let us off.
So what have we got on the Tuesday show? We'll do the usual weekend review, this time being an international break. We'll open some prizes. We will update our Beat the Boys League, our private league, show our teams for that. We'll do the prize wheel. We'll do the giveaway. There's a sneaky suspicion of a live giveaway coming after that by Mr. Johnny Dorr himself over there, Captain Evertonia. Then we'll get to his mystery shirt unboxing and hope that it's a Liverpool shirt signed by Mo Salah. That'd be glorious. And then we'll have a look at the midweek games and the lineups and what's kicking off so far. So yeah, that's what we've got going on. We start, as always, with the weekend review. Pretty empty week this week. You know, you can looking at usually chucking in 20 odd plus teams sometimes, and international break limits that. But we did have MLS, my favorite league, to add a little bit of excitement to it. International breaks on Sorare, Johnny, do you like them? Do you not like them?
I mean, I don't like international breaks in general. I mean, I prefer them now that Sorare has started covering, more stuff. So there is that. I mean, I obviously prefer when all the leagues are going at the same time, although it is blooming stressful trying to put 30 teams in on a Friday. But so it's kind of nice having a break from doing that. But yeah, no, I like international breaks. I kind of enjoy the sort of gamble of having your top score of two games. It kind of always gives you that sort of second chance if you've got a Friday and a Monday game of the same team. So it's all right. It's fun. I mean, I would have preferred to get a better prize this week, that's for sure. But never mind.
Yeah, I like, looking ahead and trying to build, we got France are playing Gibraltar, like, I'm going to stick in my Coman Mbappe with my Giroud and like hope for the best. And then you get teams like your Luxembourg stack coming out and doing the double. So yeah, I like the variety of it. I don't mind it when it's mixed in with like MLS as well. So I've still got someone else. When it's just the international games, then it's pretty bad. But you did touch on there as well. The other thing about this international game week was the first proper time we've had that new double game week rule, the best ball. So the highest score counts. And I guess that'll be most effective in these international breaks where a lot of the teams play twice. England, for example, stuffed Malta and then stuffed North Macedonia and went with pretty strong sides both times. So yeah, What do you think about these double game weeks?
Like I said, it's kind of nice to sort of, after the first lot of games, know what your bottom score is, and then there's always that chance that on the Monday your team could fly up a little bit. I obviously had a Finland striker and a Finland defender that got a goal and a clean sheet on Friday, but then they were playing San Marino at home on Monday, so I was kind of hopeful that my boy Joel Pojan Palo would at least get an assist against the San Marino Dentists, but unfortunately he didn't and came off after 60 minutes. So, but it sort of kept me hoping, kept me hanging on to the chances of. I was close to maybe getting 500 points from the team that he was in if he could have done something, but unfortunately he didn't.
I think what it does is when you get the first game in, you go, "Oh, it's a decent start, lads, decent start. I've got another game left. I've got another game, so they'll build on that, and I could smash a massive points total." But then there's other people sat with like Mbappe and all sorts in their team who are going to get 500 after 2 game weeks. Where you're like, "Oh, if I could just get up to 380 here, I've got 2 chances." And a lot of these games, people are rested for one, play the other, don't they, or come off early. I had some horror stories in that, but yeah, shout out Bren, Brisbane elite member.
Go on, lads.
Welcome. And Marlo.
Hey, top boy. That's one.
Was he not your five-side day?
He was the honorary Ricky tonight and scored a banging goal just before I left. So, well done, Marlo. Good finish.
Welcome. And so, yeah, let's get into the weekend roundup for what we got with our teams. I'll go as I've got mine ready on screen. Not too many teams for me. My MLS Pro Limited is the one non-international team came through with me. Carlos Gil, the absolute GOAT, the absolute baller, the MLS legend himself, PSU fan too, love child, was on fire again. The prince of the MLS, Jackson Yule, half decent score again, the standard 50 you get from him. I signed Alan Pulido just before the deadline and he put up a goal against LAFC, which was nice. The other two are fairly basic, but a tier 3 reward for me in that, which I'll take anything from an international game week. So that was nice. I was pretty close on my Cat 240 Limited at one stage before Summer let in the late goals. Pavard doing the business again because he played against Gibraltar. Coman again as well, got a decisive against Gibraltar, but we got the ETH. 24 points for rewards, so we'll take that. One prize, a little bit of ETH. There wasn't a lot else to go on. Matt Vienko gave away a penalty in the first game and then got subbed off with a clean sheet at halftime in the second game. So that really just stitched me up there. And the other main talking point was my boy Stol Dimitrievski. Played both games, played 90 minutes in both games, and his best ball score was 0.8.
So I was very much enjoying the fact that 0.8 in his first game was his best score, considering he got smashed 7-0 by England in that in that second game.
This is what I was talking about the game starting well for you. I had obviously Giroud and Mbappe got a goal each early, and I was like, right, we're cooking. 1 hour into Macedonia game, 2-0 up against Ukraine. He's on that clean sheet. I was like, we're cooking, boys. We're cooking. Lets in 3, gets a 0.8, lets in 7 against England, gets exactly 0, and the other two did bugger all.
Tommy Thompson did well as well. A nice little 8.
Big Tommy, cheers for that, mate. He's my serial number jerseys, my quest to be San Jose #1 collector in limited. So yeah, that is all I got from mine. Cheers, Bren. Glad you enjoyed it. From my game weeks. So let's have a little look at what prize I get. I'm not sure you can expect too much from a tier 3, but MLS, maybe we'll know him. The blue band of sex. My coins.
I didn't see your coins. What were they? How many did you get?
Yes. So at this point, I got 740 coins. I think it'd be remiss to say me and Johnny are going to have a running coin totalizer bet. Loser has to give away something on stream after 10 shows.
Deal.
I've just made that up on the spot. That sounds reasonable.
I like it. That sounds fine. It's going to be mostly MLS and Asian game weeks, but that's fine with me.
Yeah, I'll step up with 740 coins to start with. I'll show you all the very interesting part of me opening $5 of ETH. And then let's get to the card. I think it's going to be a Inter Miami defender.
I think San Jose. I'm hoping San Jose for you. Garner.
We like a forward.
LA. Oh, that's decent.
That's got to be good, right? For a tier 3.
He's getting linked with European teams as well, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but he's a good player. He's rapid as well.
U23 as well.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
My lucky number as well. All right. 42nd place gives me a really good reward. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, let's see what he's worth,
Whilst
we're here.
Warms me to my cockles. We've also got a question while you're looking at that, Johnny. Do you know if Gazdag will play in Philadelphia's next game?
If that's this game week currently, I don't think he's going to be playing. I did used to own him in my MLS common team, and I took him out a couple of game weeks ago, but I'm pretty sure Play Sharp had him down as not playing from my recollection. Don't know exactly what's wrong with him, but yeah, I'd go for no is my answer to that.
Okay, if anyone knows anything, let us know.
£10 a Puka is worth.
Woo! £10 for a tier 3. Wow.
Well, his lowest card on sale right now is £9.92, but I guess that could be a card from last season. But his 7-day average is actually more like about £14.
Woo! All day.
That's tasty. That is tasty.
Oh, we like that. All right. Let's have a look at what you did for your game week. Were there any standout results, standout players for you?
Yes.
Anything exciting to talk about?
Much like Ricky, was a bit of a dearth, of players with games this week. We'll start off with the team that did win a prize. So I managed to get my highest ever score. I think it even beat my score from my Legends team, where they just get 100, all of them. So yeah, I managed to get 460, and it wasn't even enough to get the top 100. I'm not going to moan because everyone always moans. I got a really high score, but it
sounds a little bit like you're moaning. Just
a little bit, yeah. I mean, it is kind of annoying. So yeah, I was on more as well. Carlos Gill got stat corrected down from 100 to 94.5, and he was my captain, so that cost me like 8 points. And took me down from a tier 2 and some ETH to a tier 3 and no ETH. But hopefully it'll still be a good prize. It might not even be worth more than your Puku. I don't know. So this is the team that had a double whammy of games for Finland. So Joel Panjalo luckily did something in the first game. Lucas Zelarayan is just, if you're regulars on this show, you'll know how much I love that man. He is just an absolute machine. He hasn't really done it for Armenia yet since changing his nationality from Argentina to Armenia, but luckily he came up against a really awful Wales team and got 2 goals and an assist. I think he got subbed off with about 20 minutes left as well, so it could have been a lot better. Carlos Gill obviously is the boy. Hradecki got clean sheets in both games, and my other random prize that I won a few weeks back, Anton Krivodziak, well, apparently starts for Azerbaijan, so I stuck him in, but he actually started on the bench, so I was pretty sure this team is dead. He came on at half-time and scored. What a lad. So, yeah, got me up to 460, agonisingly short of a bit of ETH and maybe a better tier 3, but still, I'll take it.
Finland's a bit of closet ballers in there, aren't they?
Yeah, they're actually a decent little team. Like Hradecki is probably one of the most expensive keepers I ever bought limited, and is worth about a fifth of what I paid for him. But still, he does well, so I'll give him that. Next team was somehow managed to get the rare ETH threshold despite not having a starting keeper, even though I thought he was going to start. So I did think it was going to be a five-man team. Francisco Ortega got a nice assist late on. Schaffelberg came off the bench, I think, and won a penalty. So I got really lucky with hitting ETH there. And then Manuel Solomon got a goal in his second game of the game week. So yeah, I'll always take rare ETH, that's for sure. One of my other teams here, All-Star Rare, put this in because I spent probably the most I've spent on any player for a while on Milo Rashica just before the game week because I just didn't have enough forwards and I had a pretty strong-ish team, I thought. And he played 45 minutes out of the 2 games they had and got benched at half-time, and I think didn't even make the squad in the second game. So probably one of my worst purchases of all time. So that's pretty annoying. ETH threshold for limited I hit, which is nice. Little bonus there. Everything else I think was just mainly coins. Cap 220 was close to winning a prize, and then obviously you talked about it. Jan Sommer absolutely shat his pants and conceded 2 goals in the last 2 minutes. So that cost me there. And then my other team was my MLS amateur team, which I guess we'll talk about a bit later. But
yes,
got one little tier 3 to open and some ETH. So let's see what we win.
Let's get to it. Show me something good.
Show me the blue band of sexy rewards. Let's see what we've got. Also, I don't know if you noticed my coins there. You got 740. Tornado takes an early lead with 7. Oh my God, 1,330.
Oh,
Why
wow.
is that it said 780 on Sorare data. Okay, that's way more than I thought it was going to be.
Fucker came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know. Okay, bit of ETH. Sorry to bore you all. I notice our viewers are going down as I'm reviewing the ETH. Yeah, bit more ETH. Okay, tier 3. Is it going to be better than a Puku? Probably not.
You never know.
France, midfielder.
That's a good start.
I like that. Nantes. Quint. He's quite good, isn't he?
I can't say I've ever heard of his name before.
I've heard of him. I've heard of him. I think he's good, and also he's 20 years old. So I'm hoping that's going to be really nice.
He's just had his birthday, mate. He's 21 now.
Okay.
He is worth £6.80.
So I got my highest score of all time, and I won a card worth half the value as a card that you just won.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah, the mystery draw.
Nice.
He's not actually that great a scorer either, but he's young and he plays. So, you know.
A little bit disappointed about that, but, I won't go onto a Twitter rant about how shit the prizes are.
Why? Everyone loves one of those.
Yeah. But anyway, I'll take it. I'll always take a midweek prize. Plus, the main thing is I want ETH. So happy days.
We all want the money. Money
Right.
first. Right. Oh, well, at least we both had a prize to open on stream. That's something. Next up, we have our Beat the Boys private league. We're on season 4 now. One season is 1 month. We give away a prize every week, and the overall winner after 4 weeks gets a bigger prize, a rare. So this season it is MLS Amateur. Update from your boy Bren is your Morris kept a clean sheet again.
That man is an absolute machine.
He is doing very well. The Luxembourg stack we joked about a couple of weeks ago is coming good.
I didn't even start a Luxembourg stack either. I'm an idiot.
You bottled it. This week in our MLS league, I was the highest boy in fourth place with 374. So only 3 people finished above us. My team was Claudio Bravo, my backup defender. Gil the Goat, obviously, packing in the points. Evander, who I keep faith with but carries on middling every week. McIntosh, my 40 cap keeper, performing exactly as expected. And I dropped out Buanga to get in Polido because I wanted to win this week. I wanted to beat you after your little streak. So I sacrificed Buanga to get 5 players in and go for glory. And I've finished 4th, and I'm very happy about it.
It was worth it.
Yeah. Where are you and our other co-hosts? You are down in 24th place. Do you want to talk us through your team here?
Well, as Ricky's mentioned, due to the fact I have many Columbus Crew, I had Zellerayan in there, and also both of my defenders didn't have games, and both of my forwards didn't have games. So I literally didn't have enough transfers to make to get 5 people into the team. So I bought an extra transfer, made 3 transfers, and had to put a person in that wasn't going to play. So I'm pretty happy with 311, to be fair, from 4 players, and still managed to beat Jesse, and he had 5 players. So could be worse.
And yes, speak of the devil, Colonel last place himself, our Thursday co-host, Jesse Virts, came through last of us 3 again, 299 points. Antonio Carlos with a big fat 0 for him. Mukhtar had like 3 decisives, didn't he? So that's Mukhtar scored a hat trick and didn't get 100.
Yeah, it seems harsh.
That does seem harsh, but good performance for them. He had Polido in as well. Did the business, and McIntosh. But yeah, Jesse bottom of us three again. International update from our first ever commenter. Poland have come from winning 2-0 to losing 3-2.
Oh, who are they playing?
Not sure. Who are Poland playing? Fill us in. So let's go back to page one. So 3 people above us. Andre Vitti, who's won before, I believe. Derek Williams, ex-Bristol City legend at the back. Wow. He had the GOAT as captain and Mukhtar in there for a solid score of 380. Swifty was in at second. Vela, Mukhtar, Gill were his scorers in there.
Everyone has McIntosh. Is he the flipping GOAT or what?
He's 40 points. And then our winner, who was second overall in MLS Amateur this week, Isink, who I believe has also won before. Bingham, Ramirez, Shaq Moore, who I've never heard of till I've opened this screen, Carlos Gill, and Hani Mukhtar. That is
impressive.
Some score, second place overall.
That is the highest margin of between first and second I've ever seen in our league. He's beaten second by 75 points there.
Absolutely crushed it. It was Moldova, I've been informed.
There we go. That is a very bad loss.
Yeah. So you 3 are in the draw for a prize this week. Let's have a look at what it's done to the overall standings. Andre Vitti, another strong performance, is close on the heels of Mappy Ball in number 1. How many weeks we got left? We've got this midweek, haven't we? And then we've probably got the weekend game week.
2 more, I think.
So this one and the weekend, and then that's it. So it's almost over. I'm down here in 9th place with a very, very small chance of pulling this off. You're down in 14th. Another good performance from you. Jesse isn't too far behind you, though, so you've got to stay on your heels.
Where is he? Where am I missing? Is he 20th?
He's on 20th, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It looks like first and second have pulled away a little bit there, to be honest, at the top.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a gap. Could be a 2-horse race. Yeah, interesting. Let's have a look at who wins the prize. That's the words I'm trying to get out. Yeah. 3 people in it. So one of you 3 will get the prize this week. And it is, good luck, Swifty.
Absolute Swifty.
With an extra Y and a little kiss on the end. Swifty with a kiss.
I like it. Over to me for the wheel, I guess.
The wheel.
The prize wheel. So we have a nice little wheel this week. It's a Tornado bundle of 3. So if you win that, we'll be in contact and you can pick 3 cards from my gallery. We've got an Alessandro Shop, who I think is Whitecaps, is he? Whitecaps striker?
Yeah.
We've got Matt Hedges, who is he's Toronto, isn't he now? He left Dallas. He's their centre-back. You got Kessler as well, who's a very good player for New England. I think injured at the moment, but definitely a good card to win.
Yeah, he's been injured for a while. I've got it super rare, but he's very good when he actually gets back.
Damn right. Right, let's see what you win, Swifty. Hey. We bigged him up, and he's only got a bloody 1 in.
Kessler, good player. Once he's back fit, should be too much longer. He's been out for a while now.
Yeah. So get in contact with us. You've won a Kessler.
You've won a Kessler. How exciting! Got another question, Johnny. How do you think Hani Mukhtar will do this weekend? This game week, sorry, midweek. He's away to Montreal.
I mean, he's coming straight off a hat trick, right? So he'd like to think he's in good form. Montreal, I don't think, are a particularly good team. So I'm sure he'll do well. I mean, he's kind of started the season quite slow, isn't he? Considering how good he was last season. Maybe this hat trick is what he needed. So I'm going to go for he's going to score 81 points.
I'm going to go for 58.
Oh, no decisive, but solid AA. I like it.
I think he's been on the beers after his success at the weekend, and he's going to go backwards. We've got a midweek MLS Beat the Boys running as well, haven't we?
We do. The lesser spotted midweek. We've had 2 straight. Is that 2 straight in a row now, or was that just a short weekend one we had, wasn't it?
Yeah, feels like a short one. Like we've had a couple. So my midweek team, I've run out. Big Kendall is back. Kai Wagner, the absolute defensive goat. Evander, who I'll continue giving chances to no matter what he does. Keeps failing to impress, but he will keep coming back. I like his Tash, and I do have a little soft spot for Portland. Insigne's back as captain, and then I got rid of Pulido because I didn't really like his fixture, and I've gone for Ebobisi, the San Jose legend, the dynamite forward himself. He's in for a game week appearance before I can afford to get Boanga back at the weekend. So I'm pretty confident on these 5 to get me a good position this midweek. What have you got?
Nice little team. I made a couple of transfers this week, as I continually haven't players without game weeks. Carl's Gill didn't have a game, did he? And then Plumber's Crew also didn't have a game. So that basically was my entire team. So I got Glesnes in. So I've got these couple of bimbos here, Glesnes and Kai Wagner. So hoping for a little cheeky clean sheet. It's a tough fixture away at Orlando, but they're pretty good scoring defenders anyway, AA-wise. My main person I got in was Ricky Puig. I haven't watched as much MLS as I would like to so far this season, but the one game I definitely did watch was LA Galaxy against LAFC, which I think was that the first game of the season, or definitely the first game week of the season. And he looked really good. He's also been doing pretty well since then. Strong AA game, and they have a really good fixture at home to Sporting Kansas City. I think tomorrow night, is it, all the MLS games? So yeah, hoping for a good game from him. I've captained him as well, so hoping for big things. David Bingham, got him in last week, and he got a lovely little, was it 80 points on the last game week? So hoping he continues that. And then Steep Buick, who I don't know if he's even going to play, to be honest. I've sort of got him in last week because Boanga was away, so he was going to play. I think he got 56 or something like that without decisive, so pretty solid score. But hoping he plays. He probably won't.
Yeah. And then we've got, very exciting. I mean, I'm not that impressed. You're going to lose to my team, but congrats for trying. We've still got the mystery shirt unboxing to come up, and then look at the midweek lineups. We've also had a question of how do we think Bradley Wright Phillips will do this week. I heard he's going to be at Kempton Park, and he's got a couple of hot tips for the 750. So,
interesting.
Anything else? Anything else to give away?
I'm just wondering whether Bo's channel, who just mentioned that, might potentially be my cricket team, trying to be funny. So I'm just going to go with Bradley Wright Phillips. Probably isn't going to do too well unless he's doing punditry this weekend.
You're going to straight back their request.
Yeah,
that's right. I watched the Ashes today. Right. Anything else to give away?
I think probably we'll keep the giveaway for Twitter-related activities, and then they can watch the video and comment, subscribe, etc., and we'll sort it out on Twitter. But there definitely will be a super-duper Tornado bundle of 5 players being given away to celebrate our first live video.
All right, check the socials at the top of the page. So that gets us to the main event. The name of the show, Getting Shirty. Are you going to open up your box then and let us see the signed shirt you've got? We haven't.
As you well know, I'm awful at keeping prizes like for more than about an hour. Like, it's really difficult for us to do this at like 9 and we get the prize at 7, and me to just like try and not open it is awful. So the fact I had to keep this behind sealed for like 2 days in my house has been really difficult. But yeah, so whilst we're here as well, I had an email today from Sorare.
Oh, backstory. I like it.
It's a bit of a weird one. So the delivery company is some French company. I don't know what it is. Anyway, they were sending me emails tracking the package, telling me when it was going to be here. It came yesterday. Got the thing saying it had been delivered. Fine. And then I got another email later that evening saying, your package has not been delivered. It's on its way. I was like, okay, it must be some sort of error email. Anyway, I got another email from them this morning saying, good news, your package is in the United Kingdom and on its way to you. And I was like, right, what's going on here? And then I had an email from Sorare about an hour ago saying, hello, Sorare manager, you are one of the 10 people that have accidentally been sent 2 shirts.
No.
I mean, what they did say in the rest of the email was that we would really appreciate if you gave it back. which I will do as long as this isn't Liverpool or any other Premier League team. So we'll base that on what I get in here.
What? They want you to give it back?
Well, they've said to give it back. Yeah, I haven't really read it fully because I literally read it just before we came on air. So apparently something went wrong with the distributors.
I'd be asking for a Messi limited in return to sending that back.
At least.
That is,
I might even go Messi rare.
I'm not sending that back ever. I mean,
No,
they've got enough money.
As we're major influencers, like we have 3 people watching right now. Like we're pretty big deals. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to get on the bad side of Sorare. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I've delayed long enough.
Yeah. Come on.
Let's open it up. Also,
Liverpool.
It's going to be Liverpool, isn't it? I just know it. It's like written in the stars that it's going to be Liverpool.
I hope it's not Dortmund. I'd be really jealous if it's Dortmund.
I don't think it's going to be Dortmund. I've seen 2 Dortmund jerseys already. Right.
So they're around.
I can feel it.
Oh.
What's it going to be?
We've just been joined in time for our Thursday host, Swiss Mafia.
It's got white on the collar. I don't think it's Liverpool. I'm going to reveal a bit more.
Tottenham Hotspur.
It is not the United Kingdom. It is Red Bull Leipzig.
Okay, Red Bull Leipzig.
You know, I'm not too unhappy about that.
I think it's kind of a cool team.
Yeah,
Red Bull logo is kind of cool.
They got some very good players. There we go. A signed Red Bull Leipzig jersey. That is pretty cool, to be fair. I'll give them that.
I instantly dislike you a bit more than normal because you've got...
What else are we getting here?
Cool,
I've got congratulations from the Sorare football team. Sorare managers like you are what makes our community so special. We can't wait to see you rocking this gear. If you plan to post on social media, be sure to tag Sorare with #SoRareOnTour. That'll be the second time we've used Sorare on tour. But yeah, nothing else. And then we'll see what jersey I get tomorrow. We'll do another reveal.
Yeah, and keep the best one, send the worst one back.
Yeah, I mean, that is cool, to be fair. And I do kind of like the Red Bull symbol on the front.
So you've got, Timo Werner on there, Forsberg, Guardiola,
and Kunku, maybe?
Lazovic, Lima, Rom.
Mate,
that's fair enough. And it's just a shame that they gave all the influencers like you the nod of exactly when it be dropped, so you could get a free one.
Big thank you to Sorare for letting me know the time they were being revealed so that I could go and get one.
Yeah, you and John Nellis in your private WhatsApp group getting all the DL. Swiss Mafia thinks you should build a stack now in tribute to your Red Bull top. And then I
might well just do that.
Maybe just become the top collector in the world. I think that's probably the best thing to do.
I'm still trying to become the top Everton collector in the world. I did get to #1 in the world for about an hour. Did a nice little Twitter post with a screenshot, so it stood in history. And then someone else bought some other stuff and went back above me again. So
thanks, Bren. Thanks for pointing this out. We do know he's gone to Chelsea, but I presume he signed a few shirts on the way out at the end of the season.
I'd imagine he's signed a few shirts. Yeah,
I think just what Chelsea needed was another player. All right. Well, that was, I think, exciting for you and just annoyed me a little bit that I didn't get one. But congratulations. It's quite nice. Contrasts nicely with the shitty Everton blue you have on most of the time. We have one more thing to go on STC Live, and that is a look at the midweek lineups and games that we've got going on. I will go first because I am ready. So I have an MLS Pro Limited. Big game between LA and Seattle Sounders this week. I've gone for Fry in goal, unfortunately. Doesn't really seem to score well, even when Seattle do keep a clean sheet. Lovitz is an absolute bargain and a great player. He put up great scores. Insigne is the common. And then I've just chucked in Chara and Rosenberry and hope that they can do something in quite a limited little fixture list, isn't it, in MLS? Lots of non-playing teams. I got the Cat 240 Super Rare, the main event. This is the one we want. We want that Cat 240 Super Rare. We want that sweet $200 of ETH. I have got 5 players that should play. They're not on international duty. They're not at the random cups. They've not got no game. So fingers crossed. Tom Barlow's obviously a bit of a weak link as a forward, but I do have the prince of the MLS, Jackson Ewell, in there. Steve Clark's been doing really well, but he's playing Ewell. So I need some form of like 0-0 draw with the AA masterclass from Ewell. So 5 players, hope for the best. In the middle here, good start from Fiate, but Hazel probably isn't going to play. So this is just a coin hunt. Cap 240 in the quest for $5 more to add to the pot. Stephen Mendoza. I literally got him in for this game week right before deadline. I realised it was a player short. So I just yanked someone who was quite high up on the player picks on Sorare data for the week. De La Cruz, if he plays, he's quite good. I captained him and hope for the best. Connor Ronan's been a surprise, really good player. For Rapids, Big V. I don't know what this game ended at, but it's played longer than 45 minutes.
Nah, it's finished.
And Sweden lost, didn't they?
Sorry, not finished.
Update, he got 28 points. So we are the founding members of the Big V fan club, and he's let us down badly there with that. I don't know what happened in the Scotland game as well. He had a clean sheet.
They're playing again now. They're 42 minutes in.
Okay, well, let's just hope for ETH. Shout out to the main man, Hamadism. He is here, the original bro of STC. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you on board.
Nice one.
My All-Star Limited is just points, hoping for points, hoping that Diaz, I think Starfelt was out and Kelly won't play, so I was just hoping I might get 50 coins somewhere. Cap 240 rare, solid if unspectacular. It relies on Cordova starting and having a decent game. Patrick and Askakabar can go well, and then the MLS players at the back hope for a cleanie. Academy, Cap 220 limited. Marvin Martins has come on, but he wasn't doing that much last time I seen, so I don't have a lot of hopes for that. Cap 240 in the limited. Yeah, this looks kind of nice. Kalina, Lennon, Acosta, Polido, Ibrahim, all good players.
How did you get Costa in there? You must have a really rubbish player in there to counteract Costa, because he's like
Ibrahim
60, isn't he?
Yeah, Ibrahim and Polido are low.
Okay.
Home to San Jose is actually quite a good fixture for him.
Yeah.
They're not bad fixtures anywhere, really. So I'd probably have small hopes for this team over any other.
Nice.
That's an academy. No one cares about academy. So yeah, there's not a lot on. So I think my best hopes are trying to punt on some ETH is what I'm hoping for. I kind of like the 270 team the most, but that's already gone mainly down the Swanee thanks to Big V. So yeah, let's find me some ETH, boys. That's what we're hoping for. And then to round off our first ever Live Tuesday show, what do you fancy for midweek?
Young
man.
We've gone through MLS amateur, hopefully that does well. I've got a cheeky MLS Pro limited team, which I set about 2 minutes before the deadline with my dregs of my other team. So I'd imagine that's just going to be a coin hunt, and coin hunt's really important now since we're doing our little bet. So
exactly.
So I need to actually remember to put in these little extra teams to just try and get some coins. But All-Star Rare Pro, that was a coin hunter team. Is it 100 you need to get coins? Not sure.
I never learned, mate. I just watch the coins flow in. I don't worry about details.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't look like it's going to get any coins. All-Star Rare team has started with a DMP goalkeeper and 66. So that's not going to do anything. Cap 270, that's another coin hunt. Unfortunately, I had basically no players this week. I did think from my little bit of research that Strakosha was going to start the second game for Albania. He didn't. So that's pretty much ruined. Milinkovic-Savic didn't do particularly well. Cherky has finally got his fixture updated. I put him in the hope that it would get updated. I'm pretty sure he had a game. So I'll need one of Raskin, Cherky, or Sviatchenko to go absolutely ham to counteract the fact I've got no goalkeeper. But you never know. I did it last week, so we'll see. That's really annoying. So I've got a Luxembourg goalkeeper, cleanly, which is lovely. But Arnautovic started on the bench and came on, got 27. So that's not going to do well. You never know. They might get me up to 250, get a bit of ETH. That's another ETH hunt, which is going to fail. That is another coin hunt, which is going to fail. Oh, this one's not started too bad. So Stefan Fry, you've mentioned, not a very good fixture, but didn't have many options this week. Palacios, I think he's going to play, and I don't think he's gone on international duty, so I think he's going to play. Espinoza, pretty solid scorer, and then Cherk again, and obviously Arsenes has started well. And this one's another coin hunt. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have anything to open on Friday, which just sucks. But yeah, that's such is life when the European leagues finish. It's a tough.
Exactly, and really, we only want to win prizes at the weekend, so we can open on Tuesday.
Exactly.
Sod midweeks. Right. Well, good luck. And I think that is the end of business from the first STC live. That was very enjoyable, very fun. Having all the little pop-ups in the comments. I think we peaked at 8 viewers at one point.
I think we did. Hopefully we double that every week, and we'll be,
I'll have to have a cold shower after that. The excitement. Anything else to plug before we go? We signed up for Sorare Sevens in Derbyshire.
We did. We
will be on board. If anyone is going to that, you will see us there. We've got a 5-man team, so I think it's topped up to 8, aren't they, each of the teams? So
squads of 8, yeah. So if there's any individuals up there, I think they get sort of dished out to the teams of 5, I think.
Yeah. If any individuals sign up, maybe you can request to be pitched to the Sorare Thursday Club side. We will definitely show you a good after party, even if on the pitch isn't as successful as you might like.
That's our forte, isn't it?
Yeah. We will be back on Thursday with regular hosts of the Swiss Mafia. We are going through a gallery, I think.
We're going to do a little gallery build, aren't we?
A little gallery build, and we'll talk Sorare news as well. So join us for that. And please like and subscribe to this video if you're watching now or if you watch later. We really appreciate it. It makes us feel all warm and fuzzy inside. And new league of Beat the Boys will be starting next week, I guess. So keep an eye on our socials at the top here to come win some cards from us. And that is the end. Anything else to add, friend?
All I would say is up the Red Bull Leipzig.
Up the Red Bull Leipzig. And Viva La Thursday Club.
Nice one. Up the Toffees.
Peace out, A-Town.